Hello and welcome to the Play Android Game Reviews. I'm Daniel and today I'll be showing you the puzzle game 4096 Hexa by Ray Thumb. I hope I pronounced this one right. And I already started the game, and as you can see, it starts with the tutorial. So as soon as you start up the game, the tutorial shows up and here you see what to do. Tutorial 1, let's try move the tile. And as you've seen before, it shows you what to do beforehand. Good work, it says here. Tutorial 2, let's try merge two tiles. So you have these two opposite laying tiles, 4, 2 and 8, and we have to merge them, so we move them from one side to the other. So there you have it. Tutorial 3, sometimes a block tile will appear, it's unmovable. To clear block tile, move a tile with same value over it, click to try. And let's do it here, 16 to 16, and it removed it. And this is basically the tutorial. And the game does not offer an main menu. This is all there is to the game. It starts right up into the playing field. And here we have the field. You see this 6-corner shape, this hexagonal shape. And we have all these tiles, all these free tiles, and all those two, well, with a number value. So if you're familiar with the game 2048, you will recognize the playstyle of this one instantly, because it's basically the same. It's merging tiles and increasing the number value and getting to the highest number value there is, and in this game it's 4096. So it goes even further than the original 2048, and yeah, it employs different graphics and not squares, but these shapes with 6 corners. So let's just play ahead. And as you saw, you have to swipe to merge the tiles. So I swiped to the left and I merged those two tiles to A4. And every time you swipe, another tile shows up. So what does this mean? Basically, you're merging and you have all these free tiles around like here, but every time you swipe, another one shows up, so the free tiles get used up. If you're, well, out of space at some point, you need to really look where to merge again to get free tiles again, or else the game, well, stops and you basically lose the round. So let's see. I can merge up there, and I can basically merge diagonally from bottom left to top right, and left to right, and bottom to top. And as you can see, it goes quite smoothly. So here we can merge things, and you see the values increasing with merged tiles. And this is, well, as I said before, the basic principle of the original 2048. Gameplay-wise, there is no difference. It's all about merging and all about reaching the highest tile. So people familiar with the old game or the original game will feel right at home here as well. And here we have our first two unmovable tiles, the 8 in the middle and the 16 on the bottom, and we have to remove them by sliding over them with a tile that has the same value. And I slide to the left and I merge basically the 8 with the 8 and remove the unmovable tile. So there's added stuff to the game that really makes it different from the original, because in the original there were no movable tiles. And of course, the style, the overall graphics differ drastically from the original. So you get a new gaming experience with this one, if you played the original before. And let's just see how I managed to do this here. And you see it's getting crowded pretty quickly. You see all those unmovable tiles getting in my way and really making it complicated to complete this here. Let's just see if I can remove them. No, I don't have a 16 over here. I have one now, and I removed them successfully. And as you see, the game, well, employs very basic graphics, or I should say minimalistic graphics, because everything is kept in, well, those nice colors. Everything shows a high contrast, so you recognize all those tiles instantly. You can read the numbers very well, and it's high definition and looks quite polished. So graphics wise, there is nothing to criticize about this game. There is no perceivable graphics lag, no drops in frame rate or anything like this. So very solid game in terms of graphics. Sound though, not so much, because there is actually no sound in the game. Kind of sad, because you could at least expect some kind of indicator sounds for moving tiles or merging them, or at least some kind of, I don't know, trivial music in the background, but no, not here. There is no sound at all. Kind of sad, because, well, in this day and age, you could expect games to have at least a minimal soundscape. Still, doesn't hamper the gameplay that much or the fun in the game. And as you saw already, I explained how to control the game, and it's really easy. It has a nice tutorial at the beginning, but you cannot go back to the tutorial. You cannot look at it again if you'd like to, or if you want to show the game to other people who haven't played it before. You need to reset the game to get back to the tutorial in the beginning. So a button to the tutorial would be nice, but overall the controls aren't that difficult to learn, so some people might not even need one. And they are very smooth. There is no input lag at all, and very precise. Follow all my commands. So this game does good on the controls as well. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see how I managed to get out of this predicament here. And just merge them here. And you see those unmovable tiles are really what make this game stand out a bit out of the crowd of other, well, games with a similar style or with a imitation of a 2048 style. So it adds to it and its uniqueness, its originality, as well as the overall style with the 6 corner shapes and the colors and how it's set up. Well, and you can see here there are different options. Up on the right corner you have a share button and a menu button. Here you can go to achievements, leaderboard, or remove the ads, so you can buy the game. You can even go back 2 steps, so there is a redo option, or you can reset the game. And we have a login for Google Play Games right here. We just log in real quick. So you have a connection to leaderboards and stuff like this. And let's just check out the leaderboards real quick, or the achievements. There are 17 achievements in total, as I remember correctly. Yes, 17, and I already unlocked 1. And yeah, This is good stuff for people who like to complete games, who like to achieve all those, well, achievements. And then we have the leaderboards with the standard setup for Google Play games as well. So if you're a competitive player, you can compete with other players, compare your scores, and see how they do. So it's in itself, it's a basic game, but really fun because the gameplay is really addictive. And yeah, we will come back to this, and it adds, well, with its style and the unmovable tiles, the extra tiles, it adds some form of, well, gameplay change that you won't find in the original 2048, and yeah, makes it quite unique in itself. So might be a bit a fresh start for the whole games genre. Okay, this is basically all there is to say about the game. But if you want to read about it, if you want to read our in-depth review, you can head right over to playandroid.com. There we have our final score up and our final verdict. You can read it again. And you find the link in the video description, as well as the link to the Google Play Store, where you can download the game. It's free, so you just go for it. Can't lose anything. I mean, free game is always good. So this is all there is. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me play this game. And I hope you tune in next time. And until then, I say goodbye.